myself, Noble Rich, personal fitness coach, doing again some good exercises for your health and well-being, okay? So, like with all the other videos I've done, and I hope you watch them and try to do some of them. Remember, health is our only wealth. Okay, so let's start with the neck. Okay, whenever we do exercise for the day, we start with the neck and then we work our way down, okay? Okay, first, we're gonna look left, 10 seconds, right, 10 seconds, down, 10 seconds, up, 10 seconds, then repeat, okay? And remember, throughout the session, breathe through your nostrils and relax. Most important thing. Repeat one more time. And relax. Okay, so that's the first neck exercise. 2 more neck exercises. Okay? Remember, try and do this every single day. It doesn't have to be early during the day. It could be midday, it could be evening. Okay? But do these neck exercises, okay? Because a lot of the tension builds up here and then it creeps into the here, trapezius, and your scapula, all the way into your back, okay? Second neck exercise, we're just gonna stand straight, chest out, back straight. I'm just gonna tilt our head to our neck, hold for a few seconds. Other side, same thing. At least 4 or 5 times in each shoulder. You see how slow I'm moving? No rush. And these exercises you can do while you're watching TV as well, okay? Last neck exercise, most important, neck rotation, okay? Because this particular exercise gives a full stretch to the scalp as well, okay? Which is gonna enhance your circulation in your cerebellum, okay? Start from either side, rotate round, eyes to the ceiling. Rotate back round and then repeat. Okay, so 3 neck exercises, okay? Rest at least 10 seconds, 20 seconds in between, okay? But remember, the first exercise for the day, start with your neck exercises, and then we're gonna move on, okay? Now, shrugs, okay? Again, moving moving down slightly to your trapezius, to your scapula. So shrugs, high, rotate, high, rotate. Okay, so you can just keep in mind the rotation is the key element. Again, repeat at least 10 times. If you can't do 10, do at least 5. Slowly. We're trying to alleviate all the tight muscle, just building up. And relax. Okay? Ten, 15 seconds rest. And if you're watching live, welcome. We're here live on ABL TV. Yes, indeed, we're live. Okay? Moving on, next exercise. Remember, this is still warm up. At least one finger on shoulders. Raise, rotate. Raise, and then rotate. Other direction, now we're going forward. Same thing, we're trying to get the elbows as high as possible. So this is primarily for the deltoid muscle, for the shoulder joint. So if you've got a shoulder joint issue, this is definitely an exercise you should be doing. Okay, see how slow I'm doing it? Slow and controlled is key. Slow and controlled. Good. Again, 10, 20 seconds rest. Have a little shake out. Next, we're going to move on to arm raises. Remember, when we're doing the arm raises, breathing through the nostrils is essential. Okay? Essential. Okay, so we're going to do 2 sets of 3, to give you an example, and we'll try another set. Okay, we'll break it, usually we do it with 9, but you can break it down into 3s. The key thing is the form and breathing with the movement, okay? Arms straight, stand up straight, chest out, back straight. Inhale through nostrils, exhale through nostrils. Inhale through nostrils, fingers touching above the head. Exhale. That's 1 rep. Okay? In between, you're going to rest at least 15 seconds. Between 15 and 30 seconds will be your rest time. And even while you're resting, remember, breathe through your nostrils, keep your mouth closed. Second set. Feet shoulder width apart. And relax. Second set completed. Okay. 15 seconds, between 15 and 30 seconds rest. You can have your phone beside you. Timing your rest. Last set. and finish. So when you're doing the arm raises, you can do sets of 3s, sets of 2s, or even sets of 1s, okay? Get up to 9, and then rest, and you can continue if you choose to, okay? It's good for the shoulders, good for your respiratory system as well. Okay, moving on. Waist. Waist turns, arms in crucifix position, and we're just going to pivot off the toes, turn, turn, turn the head at the same time, okay? And this is good for these areas as well, okay? Loosen off here. Slow and controlled, okay? So you can do 3 or 4, 5 sets of 10 seconds, or you can do 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 2 minutes, okay? Like I do with my Zoom group, okay? So there's always a way to get your numbers up, okay? Gradually in small increments. Okay, last one for the warm-up. Knee rotations, hands on your lower thighs, and you're just going to bend, rotate, bend, rotate. Minimum, try and do 4. Okay, in between. Still breathe through the nostrils. Second set. Okay, showing you, so that should be the minimum. If you're a beginner, that's what you should do, okay? 3 sets. Rest between 10 and 15 seconds in between. Last set. And relax. So that's the warm-up, okay? This is what you should be doing every single day without fail. Okay, if you can't do all the exercises, at least do the neck and the arm raises, okay? And the shrugs as well. It's key. Okay, do them every day, you'll see the difference. Okay. So now get into some of the exercises. Simple one, lock your fingers, turn over way, it's just gonna extend. Just allow your hands to just drop down, okay? This is a Tai Chi exercise that I picked up recently. Even though I do this exercise, I've been doing this for years, but still, okay? So, extend, fully up, and then just allow hands to drop, okay? Again, extend. Last one. Simple as that, okay? Simple as that, okay? Another exercise that I saw recently, okay? For the hands, fingers, you're just gonna pull back, hold for 5 seconds. Other side, do the same thing. So twice on each side will suffice, you can do 3. So this is great for the fingers, great for the wrist as well. As you get more flexible, you can pull back your fingers even more and hold it for even longer, okay? Again, good exercise for the wrist, simple rotations. Change direction. Over each other. Change direction. It looks easy, but once you start doing it, you feel that aching in your wrist, okay? Because I do these exercises on a regular basis, and I don't go for the issues like I used to, okay? Another good one. Hand straight. Here. Apply pressure gradually. You're going to feel aching. So once you go to the limit of the aching, and once you hit that limit, and then just hold between 5 and 10 seconds. Other side. Push, push, push. And then hold. And then you can just rotate while you're resting. We're going to do that again, okay? So try this at home, because many people have weak wrists. Okay, those of you who go gym and lift big weights, you may have weak wrists. I know when I used to go gym, before I had powerful wrists, but I had weak wrists. Until you do some of these exercises, especially when you're doing press-ups this way, okay? Which I'm going to demonstrate today as well. Since we're on the wrist as well, I'm going to demonstrate today, okay? How you can progress from doing these warm-ups to actually doing full press-ups with your wrists, okay? There's a steady progress, okay? It's similar to doing press-up variations, okay? But it's just more advanced, okay? But definitely great to do these exercises, simple exercises, strengthen up the ligaments and tendons, okay? Again, remember this has to be straight, because we want to apply the pressure in the middle of the hand here. So we want to stretch these ligaments and tendons right here. This is what we want to stretch, okay? And most people, it's stiff and weak, okay? Okay? So you're gradually applying pressure here and then pushing this bit here. So then we're stretching all the ligaments and tendons here. So start softly, gradually apply more pressure, more. So the hand can't move from this position now, can't move. And apply more pressure, okay? So doing this way will keep the pressure here, okay? 10-second hold. And I'm pushing quite hard. And relax, okay? Other side, same thing. And relax. A few rotations, okay? The soreness will go, okay? The soreness will go. And you can also give it just a nice rub, okay? After the skin circulation. Okay? Because that's a pretty advanced stretch, so if your hands, your wrists are good. Rub afterwards, okay? Okay, so now some simple Tai Chi movements that you can do in practice, okay? Good for your respiratory system, good for your movement, okay? So we start from here. Push forward, go onto your toes here, onto your toes there. Push forward, onto your toes. Turn here, into your midriff, again, And I learned this the other day, okay? Wudang Tai Chi. You go on YouTube, okay? So I memorized it, okay? I practice. It's good. Okay, so again, 10-20 seconds. Rest in between. We'll go again. We'll start from here. Energy in. Full extension. Finish. And relax. That's why breathing through the nostrils is key. Okay? Very, very key. Okay. Another new exercise. Okay, that I learned recently. Just doing today with my group on Zoom. Okay, in the 18 long line hands, this is called the knife. Don't quote me on that, I have to get the correct terminology. Okay, so we're just going to go here, here, okay? Okay, so that's firstly what you're going to do. Next, you're going to turn your head as we do it. So, there, 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 there. So this is a bit more faster, okay? This will be a little bit more faster, okay? But if you have troubles doing it faster, just do it slowly. Just do it a bit slower, okay? Okay? Again, work on all these areas, which is tight in most people. I know I need to do it for sure. Okay? Another exercise I was doing with my Zoom group today. Hands like this. We're just going to flex. 10 times. Around that. Relax. Shake it. Almost set. And that's the flexibility in the shoulders, okay? Have a rest. Okay. Good exercise for the legs, okay? Another one I learned from Wudang Tai Chi, okay? Hands behind your head. So you're gonna squat. So it's opposites, elbow, right elbow to left leg, yeah? Squat, there. Squat, there. Squat, there, okay? Squat, there, okay? So this is the beginner's variation, okay? If you're a beginner, small squat, okay? Small squat, right first, there. Small squat, there, okay? Gradually as you do this exercise, I'll say start with 3 or 4 reps. Gradually as you do this exercise, you'll be able to go lower, lower, and lower, okay? You'll be able to go lower, lower, and lower. Okay? Remember, start with a small squat first. So here, there, there, okay? So that's for powerful legs. good Tai Chi exercise. Okay? Another good exercise I learned, these are all new ones today. Okay? 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 There you go. It's new, so you're still learning. There. Slowly. So the hands basically follow each other. There. And it's meant to go faster, okay? This is when you're more advanced. Okay, it took me 10 minutes to learn. Okay, so but the arms is just basically following each other. Okay? They're basically just following each other. Okay? Okay? A break. That's a very good exercise, okay? So that's good for your respiratory system. Okay? Very good exercise. When you get good, okay? Arms just basically follow each other. Very good exercise. Okay. Have a rest. We're going to be finishing soon. Okay, so we're going to go to the mat. And we're going to show you how you can do the same kind of wrist stretches, but we're going to go into the press-ups as well, on your wrist as well, okay? So, this will be uncomfortable, it's okay. You want to have your fingers facing you, okay? So first of all, I would get used to just being in this position first. Because this is a stretch in itself, okay? Get used to being in this position first. Once you're comfortable being in this position, then you're going to rock forward, then backwards, and this is the stretch there. That's the stretch there. That's the stretch there, okay? Then relax. Okay? Rub the wrist. Flex, flex, and then go again, okay? Doing this stretch, I learned this from David Durant. This is he was an Olympic gymnast for the US team. This is a good stretch that he done in one of his YouTube videos, okay? So it's an excellent stretch. So first, remember, beginners, you're gonna stay in this position here. Even if you put your hands a bit further behind you, yeah. Go ahead. A bit closer to your knees. And that's easier, okay? That's easier. Then you can just rock slowly, slowly, okay? As your hands go to more central, naturally there's more range of motion and there's more flex. There. And that is a very difficult stretch, but it's a thorough stretch for anyone with weak wrists, okay? So I would advise doing these warm-ups before you even attempt doing any press-ups. Okay. So when we go to the press-ups, it's the same thing as the press-ups variation. Okay? So press-ups variation, here, here, and there, okay? Arms go further away, it's harder. Okay? Arms closer, it's easier. Okay, so doing the press-ups like this, you do the same way. There's easier. There's easier, okay? If you can't go all the way to the ground, you go halfway. Halfway. Yeah? Halfway. And you can feel it's working your whole forearm, your whole wrist. Okay? Now, the advanced, naturally your arms is further away. Okay? So this is for this exercise here. It's for strong wrist and strong forearm, okay? So what I just showed, I'm trying it for one of our producers there. So closer, this is easier like this. There, there, that's easier, right there. Further away, harder. Okay? Harder, there. Okay? Then naturally the progression is to be able to hold it in this position and then finally you have to do a press up, okay? And I haven't done that in a while. But because of the conditioning, for me previously doing it, okay, and doing these stretches, I can now do it for you, one off, okay? I can do it, okay, because of the conditioning, okay? And I work on my wrist, I work on strengthening my wrist, as well as the forearm, okay? So, you gotta think, when you're lifting weights, it strengthens the wrist to a degree because you have to take the pressure. But if anything, it's putting pressure on the wrist. It's not making the wrist, you get what I'm trying to tell you? It's not making the wrist, because if the wrist is flexible like this, it's more powerful rather than just carrying a heavy weight. Okay? Okay. So, let's go to some good exercises. Go to the shoulder stand, number one exercise that you can do, aside from the forward bend. Okay. So the shoulder stand, the first thing you want to do is get into this position. And you want to kind of sit on your arms. Okay? You want to sit on your arms. Okay? And get your legs in this position, legs straight. Okay? And what you can do as well, you can practice this rocking here, and it's lifting there. There. Because then eventually, you're going to get to this position here. Okay? This is the beginning, start. You want to get to this position here. Okay? So from here, from this position, you want to get to here. Okay? That's why I would say practice rocking here. Rocking and lifting. Rocking and then lifting, using the momentum. Next, here. Okay? And then naturally, over the mumps, get into this position here. And then getting your more on your lower back. Your hands more on your lower back, there. Okay? So the hands now is locked on the floor, it's locked in position, it won't move. Okay? So it's just up to me to keep my legs here. These arms is locked. Okay? So those are the three progressions. Okay? So that's a great exercise, because when you're in the shoulder stand, okay, your neck is getting a full stretch in this position. Okay, your neck's getting a full stretch. So I'll just give you an example, and I'll hold this for 20-30 seconds. You see I'm in this position, breathing. When I come down, bend knees, come down slowly, control. So you're using your core, okay? So it's all good using doing core exercises, but if you can't do these kind of core exercises, it's a bit fruitless, okay? It's a bit fruitless. Okay, so next exercise. Which one was that? Okay, so next exercise. Okay, so next exercise. This is exercise I was doing with my group as well, recently. Okay? So, you're gonna start a little bit wider than shoulder width. You're gonna come from here, all the way around to the other side. Up, all the way around, other side. You remember the breathing? If you're watching, you remember the breathing? So inhale, retain the breath at this point. Exhale at this point. So this is a kind of, as a good stretch as well for the hamstrings. It's a good work. It's a good exercise for the core. So from here, to lift yourself up, you need this core. To this point, middle point, and then exhale slowly. Remember, slow and controlled. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm sure glad it's nice and warm, good and warm in this office, because when it's in the winter, you know this the weather in the UK is serious. So in the UK we're getting some sun outside, okay? So remember, when you're doing this exercise, inhaling and exhaling is key. Similar to this exercise, I'll do it from the side. Start from here. Exhale, reach for the ground. Inhale, back to the start position again. Exhale, repeat, okay? So remember, feet together. You see my knees is pushed fully back, okay? There's no bend knees, okay? So we're getting a stretch. From here, we're working the core to lift the body up, okay? Then relax, okay? So just to recap, core exercises is not just on the ground. You can do them standing up as well. So just to recap, okay? Start from here. Inhale, retain the breath. Exhale. Inhale, retain the breath. Exhale, repeat. Exhale, and relax. Okay, we are going to warm down. We're going to warm down because we warmed up. So we got to give the signal through the cerebral cortex, through the brain, through the cerebellum, and let the body know you are now relaxing. When you finish exercise, you don't just go sit down, okay? You never do that, okay? Let the body warm down gradually, okay? Remember, inhale, exhale. Inhale, retain. Exhale, 5, 6 more. Retain breath. Exhale on the way down. Remember, up and down, just what you need to remember, up and down. And finish. So remember, do small every day. Try and do at least 10-15 minutes every day. Do the warm up, okay? Do your neck exercises, okay? And remember, do your warm down exercise. This warm down exercise you can do nighttime before you go sleep, okay? And remember, the key thing is to breathe through here, okay? Breathe through your nostrils. And remember about the wrist exercises that I'll show you to make these wrists strong. When you're lifting these big weights, it make this wrist weak. Okay, you have issues later on. Trust me, I went through them. Okay, now the wrist is getting more strong. So, bye from me, Noble Rich, personal fitness coach. I'll see you again live on ABAO TV next time.